The feature race in Kyalami took place under blue skies, a little bit of cloud around, but a very enthusiastic audience getting behind their car in particular. But a lot of support for all the different nations. The nerves jangled at the start, but as they went into the first couple of corners, Monaco got away well. Behind them was where the action was. Portugal stuck on the grid, just avoided by South Africa. Monaco led from Switzerland, but it was Ireland, the series leaders, that were off in the very first lap. Contact with Team Malaysia. Adam Carroll was in the gravel trap. No points to Team Ireland in the feature race. He came back into the pits to explain what had gone wrong. Meanwhile, Malaysia attacking New Zealand for third, made contact. That put old Bamber out of the race. Malaysia wouldn't last a great deal longer. And at the same time, at the same corner, there was also an incident between Mexico and France, which took those two cars out of the race as well. A lot of incidents occurring in the early laps. We'd seen several cars go out. Malaysia didn't last a great deal longer. They had this spin. Faraz Fawzi lighting up the rear tyres, trying to gain control, but they would soon to be in the pits for a long stop. This was a crucial stop for Australia, held up by Germany on the way out. Then the engine stalled and they couldn't get it started. And this was a very possible podium out of the window for John Martin, and very disappointing too. Well, Monaco had led the early stages, but the first pit stop hadn't gone brilliantly well. They dropped down to second place. Switzerland, therefore, took the lead of the race, and the battles were going on further behind. South Africa were out of luck again on home turf. Adrian Zhao coasting into the pits and into early retirement. Meanwhile, Daniel Morad of Lebanon was charging hard from the back of the grid after all sorts of problems. He was brave and committed and moving up the points table, and also going well. Felipe Guimarães of Brazil slotted into second place when Clivio Piccioni made a little mistake, and suddenly the 17-year-old was looking at a podium finish. Up front, no problems for Team Switzerland. Neel Jani was in total control, but further back there were some great battles. Narain Carter-Kane trying to get up into the points and putting the pressure on Italy's Edoardo Piscopo. Well, once or twice Narain managed to get alongside, but each time it would go wrong, and the Indian team couldn't quite believe it in their frustration. At the Brazil pit, there were worries, fuel pressure concerns for Felipe Guimarães. Up front, no such worries for Neel Jani. He came through to record victory for Switzerland, and that has put the Swiss team at the top of the points table. Second place did go to Brazil just about in the end as Monaco closed up towards the flag. We had two new faces on the podium, but Switzerland win.